Hello, how you guys doing? You guys doing good? I hope so. Doing a little bit of a weird schedule today. Does he know? The most ominous thing that you could be saying to me here. What do I know? Does he know? Cool. He doesn't know. He lacks the intel. I do. Looks like I'm live. All right, what do I do, or do I not know? Oh yeah, I know that I'm live. Yeah. I don't remember if she drinks off a plate or a coffee cup. It seems like something she would do if that's real in my summer car, that she would drink out of a plate for some reason. I don't know why. That game's just jank as all get out. All right. We're gonna do some voices of the void, not from. I always call it from the void, but it's of the void. Yeah. Confessions actually. So here's how I'm gonna break up today. I'm gonna start with voices of the void until about 4:30 my time. It's currently 1:05, and then we're gonna do whatchamacallit, Confessions for about an hour when we get home. Koro Kosa, thank you for the 24. That is 2 years of support. All right, game. Do you want to capture? Okay, there we go. Is it working now? There we go. Yay, not blind. Oh, I actually had one with a... Why do I have a version of this with a... Okay, fine, whatever. Start game. Story. We're having to replay some of this stuff because our day 20 version is super out of date to the point that it won't even load the save. So we played already a couple of days, so we... Graphic node out of date. Okay. That was a weird start. Just wake up half dead on the floor. Hungry, tired, and far from home. Think you just loaded an old save? Let's go to the main menu just to double check. So this version, right? This one? You loaded on day 1. Well, no, I don't have my bag here. Yeah, the other save's not going to work, and that's... But they were concerned that I had just loaded it. I don't know why I spawned here. It's a little concerning. Hopefully nothing broke. Miss Bashful Face, thank you for the raid. That was really cool of you. I hope you had a good stream. What were you streaming? On day 1, you can still load where you saved. I'm gonna head... I mean, like, I've got stuff in my inventory that I probably picked up. I don't remember what I had and didn't have. But yeah, so I figure I'll do this for about 4-ish hours. And then I'll go pick up my wife from work, because I needed to go and get, I needed to go get boxes, because, like, I ran out of the good boxes, and I had a couple, like, bigger boxes. They're, like, 20 by 20 or something like that. And so, like, I was going to ship one out, and I looked up, like, the estimated cost, because I like to send the estimate out. And the estimated cost of someone in, like, Utah or something like that was, like, $150 or something like that. And I'm like, Yeah, that seems a bit much. Why don't we try and find a smaller box? So I went to the box store today. I swear to fuck. I will eat as soon as do I have food on? I don't have food on me. Yeah, so then I got a smaller box and it's now like 16 bucks. Still big enough for the thing, like the paintings, but like I didn't want to charge someone like $100-something for a box, you know? Finish Goodbye Volcano High. Oh, didn't that just come out? What happens at 0 food? I don't know. I don't think you can die in this game, but I know you start hallucinating burgers at some point. I'll try and get back to home before that happens, but came out a couple of days. Okay. This is like, when did that come out? Because I remember looking into that. Yeah, shipping prices don't have to be that bad. Oh, yesterday it came out and you already beat it? Damn, all right. But yeah, it's better now. Yeah, shipping's only going to be like at most about 30. How many streams of this have you already done? Okay, so this save has already been like 1 stream. I did a previous like stream of this and I forget how many I did, but quite a few. And then the version number was so out of date that it became a completely different thing. Usually I just go, oh, shipping's probably going to be somewhere about $30 up or around $30 and then hope that I'm actually wrong. If that makes sense. We're still on Can You Guess the Game? No, you might need to refresh. But yeah, so, I mean, the art sale has been going really well to the point that, like, I don't think I can get to all the emails that I'm getting right now. And so I'm just going to extend the thing for another week or so. So if you're interested, subscribers on Twitch and patrons at patreon.com/RevScarecrow are of the $5 tier or more to make it the same as Twitch. Get 50% off. If you don't have either of those things, then you get 40% off. And that's just to give a little extra, like, something to subs and patrons and stuff. People who are, like, paying for my life to exist the way it does. I figure they should be given something for that, you know? Yeah, it's not real. Do we have any food? That helps a bit. Good enough. All right. Looks like we're gonna have to reset everything here. I don't know why everything got reset like this. It's really weird. It's like partially reset back to default, but not. All that looks like it's good. Let's go ahead and do like the old SV, what is it, ping? While that's doing that, I need to check for work emails, anything that I give a shit about. Oh, someone actually emailed me. Package received. It's empty. Daily task. 2 signals of level 0. Remember to make a report on November and golf. All right. Without saying specifically if you'd rather not, is there a state you'd think of? I don't know, honestly. Welcome by, Skeleton. Yeah, I kind of, like, didn't do this game for a bit because, like, there wasn't anything new. But then there was a whole bunch of new shit, so I decided to pick it back up again. As far as where we're going, all we really know is north right now. And let me try that again. Preferably someplace that has, like, healthcare of some degree. So it doesn't have to be the States, but I'm just talking, like, probably not Canada, because citizenship in Canada is awkward right now. I guess I need to go ahead and find a new ping, and then while this is, like, aligning and doing all that downloady shit. Oh, there's one fairly close, like, right here. There it is. Is that it? Yeah, I saw that Pat and, oh, fuck, what is her name? I only know her by her Twitch handle, Peach Saliva, is it? Which is just a name, isn't it? Paige, okay. Yeah, I heard that they had to move because reasons. Basically, we want to be able to have, we kind of want to live in the middle of fucking nowhere. Start a small, like, self-sufficiency farm about the size of, like, a living room or so. And just live a cooler, quieter life. No signal. Didn't we ping one? Are you gonna stop streaming? Hopefully not. No. No, I don't think I will. Ideally, I won't. Canada hates you trying to become a citizen if you're autistic. That's a weird note. I'm not doubting what you're saying, but what do you mean? What do all of these mean? Radar color, storm filter, signal, autosave. Oh, upgrades. Okay, so there's modules and then there's upgrades. Yeah, I don't really want to go super into the middle of nowhere, but we just don't really feel like we can start our lives. It's just too expensive. I mean, we're also hoping that student debts would be forgiven because both me and my wife have student debt because we went to school because we were told that's how you make money. You know, computer power? I'm trying to make this whole thing to, like, work better so I don't have to spend as much time doing this crap. Download speed versus... Let's go download speed. That's probably right. Okay. Okay, and then we need to get this one going. Oh, there it was. Wow, that was an easy one. Sensor success rate makes signals work better. You have a grilled cheese? That's good. So we'll probably have to move to like a liberal state, so we can have like healthcare actually mean something. Because here in Texas, we're paying a lot for shit and not getting anything out of it. And like every state has its issues. Like my brother complains about living in California all the time, and I think that's fair. From what he's told me, it sounds like pretty bad actually. It kind of sounds like it sucks ass, but so none of this is broken. So let's go ahead and just ping SV ping November. Oh no, it's SV target. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I think I do want to save for this solar power upgrade for the ATV, because I'm wasting a lot of time and energy not using. Am I going to the... I think I'm going to the red one. Yeah, I mean, like, I've been to New York City because I went to go visit Vinny, like, way back in the day. And, like, I don't understand how you can live there. Like, if we lived in New York, we would live not in the city. But Austin is starting to get as expensive as New York City, because I was talking to Mike about apartment prices, and he's like, yeah, you know, 1,500 something, that's what you pay for an apartment here. I'm like, yeah, and that's not counting utilities. And I'm like, this sucks, man. Like with the flooding and like the lights flicker, it's like, I mean, I know it's like apartment living to some degree, sure, but just like, fuck, I don't want to live here anymore. So I don't know. I mean, maybe rent is just that expensive. I mean, luckily my wife does get paid fairly well, and I get paid enough to justify still doing this. Enter? Be gone? Leave. Would it be gauche to do a sorry, this isn't about charity, I just want to get out of Texas drive? We're adults, we can save money and stuff. I mean, I don't want to sit in here anymore. Be gone? Escape, okay. I mean, the apartments are bigger. That's probably what it is the size difference, but it's still just like, I don't feel like we're getting a good deal here. One, 3, Control Alt Delete, 3D, EF, A. Doesn't actually say that we're here. I'm gonna assume that we are though. Okay. And what is it to put away again? Don't move into a streamer house? Do you think I have friends that would do a streamer house with me? Thank you. Sorry, I'm still trying to remember what the like controls are. SV, target, golf. And then are there any of those like substations around here? I don't see any. I mean, like, when we first started Vinesauce, we talked about, like, stuff like that, but I mean, I've heard about some crazy shit people have been doing to raise money. You can find the substations based on the power lines. Yeah, I was hoping there was one like close, but that one's kind of off in the hills somewhat. And I don't care that much, so... It also kind of feels like I'm sitting on the back of this thing, which is weird. Full house, but with Vinesauce streamers. All right, who's Danny Tanner? Vinny's Danny Tanner? Yeah, I'll come back for more stuff. Also, it looks like, so Fat Nuts messaged me the other day, and he was like, I think it was after I messaged him about wanting to, like, he came by and he was like, hey, you want to do stuff? And I was like, yeah, we should do stuff soon. Since it's right here, I'm going to stop for it. And I was like, yeah, we should do that, man. Is this not the thing that I fuck with? No, okay. And he was like, okay, I mean, let me tell you something. I can tell you something, but it's got to remain a secret. I'm like, yeah, I can keep a secret. And then he didn't tell me the secret. So I assume it's the thing that he's doing today. I'll be real, I don't actually understand what the thing he announced is. I think it's a VTuber group, but it seems like it's got something else going on with it. It's with Merryweather and Nick Nocturne and what is her name? I want to say Ufalad, but that's not right. Alfie. Alfie's her name. I've met her like once and she seemed like a very sweet person. But he's announcing it, and he was real excited to announce it, so I'm like, I don't know what this is, but you're hype about it. I support my friends. This is a big deal to you? Okay, cool. Everyone fucking check out the thing. Whatever it is. I'll be honest, I prefer solo streams, and he doesn't do those much anymore. Fair enough. And then there's like a couple of other people that are in there, but those are like the people I know of. So I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and push that, whatever it is. I feel like such an old man, but it sounds like it's just a VTuber. Like, so it's not indie? Is this group, like, not an indie group? I mean, like, legitimate question. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. I just ruminate on how incapable I am with the idea of streaming personally. Oh, yeah, same, dude. That doesn't go away. No, every fucking night, I'm like, man, I am such a failure and a fake, and there's no way in fuck that anyone legitimately wants to watch me, and then people actually show up for my streams, and I'm like, what? I did watch Gemini Home Entertainment, yeah. And I've seen some of Nick's stuff before. I like creepypasta, so yeah. All right, save it. Hey, Pig Wrestler, thank you for the gift subs. How many was that? 5? I'll take that. Thank you so much. The difference between me and you there, Rev, is that you're willing to use your voice on the internet. Yeah, there's already cringier people on the internet than me. So, like, it kind of makes me look good in comparison. So it's like, what am I gonna do? Be cringe? Like, there are people like, I don't know, Nick Avocado and, I don't know, guy who eats glass for views. Like, there are people who exist that are just, like, not doing alright, but, like, still streaming or doing content. And so it's just like, Shoe Nice isn't cringe. He eats light bulbs. I guess he's not cringe, but it's also just like, fuck, murder, kill, VTubers, furries, mukbang streamers. I mean, avocado is like easy bait when it comes to like, who's a guy you hate? You know? I don't know. He's living his worst life for the sake of money. I mean, see, here's the deal. If I say fuck mukbang, that's weird. If I say fuck VTubers, half my friends are VTubers, so that's weird. And if I say fuck furries, I don't have to explain that one. So, like, there's no winning which one do I fuck. I think I'm more annoyed by mukbang, which means that either the furries or the VTubers I have to marry or fuck. Right? Just don't answer? Yeah, but I mean, I need to fill time. And part of streaming is just like saying random bullshit and hoping that people listen to the words I say. I can't watch VTuber streams, they're dead eyes. And saying I wouldn't fuck the VTubers means that I find my friends repulsive? No, I just don't find them fuckable. No offense. No space kobolds yet. Sorry, Brobold. Also, you didn't catch my last Baldur's Gate stream, right, Brobold? It's like a bit you might want to skip. For no reason whatsoever. No, I didn't. I think there's actually like 2 here. Hi-oh. 25 points. 10 points on your account. I'm not joking. What? Why do they think I'm joking? You've not asked me for anything. Satellites are active, so they're turning, right? This is day 2, yeah. I had to start over because all the things got all fucky. Well, I'm not, like, processing it any because I don't have the money to process, or the upgrades to process shit. And so I'm just kind of filling all the drives I've got with, like, level 1s. Oh, there it is. good enough. I feel like the point of... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but like NPC streamers, they kind of seem like an extension of bimbofication. Like, am I wrong? You lost me? Okay, so bimbofication is like you have this smart, competent person and then something happens and it causes them to be a dumb slut. Like they don't have any like agency over their life. They're just like essentially a sex toy waiting to be used. Let's see. I need to do the thing calibrate. Cal check. SV. Oh, SD cal all. I noticed that I was getting a little bit of wobble on the this. When these numbers like wobble like that, that means there's something wrong with the satellite. And it's raining a bit, so that's also causing problems. Any spooky aliens? We keep getting this weird dream about giant cogs, but I'm kind of just not paying attention to it. Anything in the fridge? No. One of the servers is probably off. There's something wrong with it. I'll deal with it when I wake up. Oh my god, I am so sleepy. Oh, I'm awake. Who knows why? Murder detected. I don't know enough about Seinfeld to decide who I'd want to fuck or kill out of that. Oh yeah, output yeah, something's wrong. Ooh, this fucker. Not doing this. I don't feel like doing math today, so shut the fuck up. Anyone else have a fucking problem? Kill Jerry, he dates teenagers. You get 5 science monies for doing the thing. That's unfortunate. I think I'd marry My Summer Car. Kill Long Drive because it's already dead, and then fuck Jalopy. Get a sloppy jalopy going. What have I encountered in this game so far? So on this save, I've had the cog thing happened. On the other save, I've seen spaceships. There's a little fucker running around in the middle of the night. Little things. Should probably not be driving full tilt into the trees. Bethesda porn mods are overrated. You spend 4 hours looking for a mod and only adds... What an unnecessarily hot take that you've made. What am I doing with that information? Like, I'm sure you're right, but like... Are you like a weird color one? Or is it just the lighting? It's the lighting. Yeah. Alright. Oh, that's gonna scare the shit out of me when I find it. Well, I've lost track. Nope, that's a log. I lost track of it. Hopefully it's not gonna be an issue. Honestly, us, like, chat constantly wanting to fuck the aliens is my personal belief on why we're fucking doomed. So I'm like, I've made peace with that. Like, a lot of people are in the, like, fear aliens, you know, try and reason with them. I've gone all the way to, like, acceptance at this point. Like, if aliens show up, people are gonna try and fuck them, and it's gonna totally, like... It's gonna totally screw up any and all possible diplomatic relations we have. They're gonna be like, humans are weird and they're all trying to have sex with us. What if aliens come from a hypersexual society? Well, this is the thing. Either that's the case or it's not. Like, then you have, like, best case scenario. Either the aliens are peaceful and want to fuck, in which case we're okay, or they're not and they'll kill us almost instantly. Listen, if they actually had to drive here the long way, like they don't have, like, I don't know, some fancy faster than light travel or something cool like that, and they just like did, like, what is it called, a generation ship? Like, imagine being born on a spaceship, not knowing where home is, and you've never seen home. Your parents have never seen home, and you're about to land on a planet. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna look at all this shit, I'm gonna hang out with all of these people, and then when they're like, we want to fuck, you're gonna be like, hole is whole. Kind of, okay. Chat's bringing up Steven Universe. Kind of ballsy that, like, some guy who lives in a van by the river fucked an alien. And not even, like, just an alien, but, like, a very important one. That's the plot of Steven Universe. He's just some fucking guy, some, like, loser guy who lives in a van by the river and plays bad rock songs. And this alien came to Earth and it's like, yeah, I can't not fuck that. Greg fucked a rock. Yeah. Guys living the dream. He was a rock star? Bro, he just played music. That doesn't make you a rock star. I play music. That doesn't make me a rock star. Don't diss the music. some jams on Steven Universe are fine. Some of them are not. He has a net worth of what? Okay. $50% fuel and I barely use this thing. I kind of like stopped watching Steven Universe. It got like too heavy for a show that like didn't really feel like it needed to be that, because that's like a thing that every kid show does now. So then I watched One Piece instead, which I feel like is a little bit of a like. It's a lot better. Steven Universe is great, and part of why I love it is that I came out when I was in my teens. Yeah, I feel like that's probably a lot of it too. Different age range will have a different opinion on this. Do I not have anything to... Rocks? Cup? Cup. Yeah, Owl House is really good. Craig of the Creek is good. I mean, I gotta say it, like, after I finally, after like years of watching One Piece, have finally caught up to the dub. I got to episode 1000. And episode 1000, I guess, is a bit of a filler episode, because it's like in the middle of a story arc or whatever, but like they kind of just do this like fan servicey like, hey, guess what? This is episode 1000. And it's like, okay. You know what I mean? Cool. So that's an unfortunate thing that's gonna happen while I'm trying to drive a fucking car. There's my ATV. So I don't know, just like watch One Piece. One Piece is probably good. I haven't looked over the specific episodes that they say no. Ooh, Amphibia is good. Again, another one of those like, it was good up until it got real serious, but it's still pretty good, you know? There's an entire issue about Don Flamingo's origin. Poor people's lives suck. What? Are we trying to say that One Piece doesn't have, like, depth? Name me another show that's like, the government sucks and you should rebel. Like, that's so fucking based. I wonder if I'm hungry. There's a fake burger clipping in. Yeah, the burgers are just like clipping into stuff now. One Piece has actually done a fairly good job about like LGBT representation in the most recent art. There's 2 trans characters, spoilers, and it's not played as jokes. You can't stand the art style. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, honestly, it's real fucking hard to be able to go like, hey, fucking watch this anime. It's 1,000 episodes. The One Piece, like, live action things looks like it's gonna be dog shit, I'll be honest with you. I have no faith in it being good. I think One Piece is pretty good, like, from the get-go, though I will say it suffers from being too successful, in that everyone else is trying to copy what One Piece did. And so the first few episodes are like, I'm just trying to go home. I can't eat because there's no food here. And my brain wouldn't let me skip episodes. There's like episodes that are written by like weirdos who should not have been given the reins, while like the actual team was like trying to make Oda's actual vision come together. I've got no food in my inventory, so there's nothing I can do about this aside from walk home. One Piece is the homestuck of weeaboos. Man, fuck you for that. How weird did some of the episodes get? There's one arc that's non-canon that involves, I want to say, like, pet play or something weird like that. It's really fucking weird. Like, the whole arc sucks. I just want to go home. Like, I ate a full fucking meal before coming out here. And the problem is I'm trying to go up a hill. I mean, ATV is just gone. Would you rather be forced to live in the One Piece world or the universe of Homestuck? I think as long as you stay off the Grand Line, you're probably okay in the One Piece world. Whereas Homestuck, like anything and everything that's nice is just fucked. Like, the universe of Homestuck is post-apocalyptic. Whereas, like, One Piece is, like, the age of pirates. But pirates are not all evil. Some are. I think if you... Because once you get onto the Grand Line, you pretty much need to be with one of the... like, you need to live under one of the warlords. And that just sucks. How about this? Play Suburb with your friends or become a pirate crew with your friends on the Grand Line. I would be down to become a pirate. Like, it's... I disagree on the contrived writing. I get seasick? I don't. Would you eat a devil fruit if you had a chance? Dude, honestly, why is there only one person with a submarine? Like, why is no one running around with torpedoes? That's like the one, like, plot hole that I've seen. Is like, if you eat a devil fruit, so when you eat a devil fruit, you usually, like, get a superpower of some kind. So, like, Luffy ate the Gum Gum fruit, which makes him a rubber guy, right? But you've permanently pissed off the gods of the ocean, so you can never swim. Oh, they're Sea Kings. Okay, yeah, Sea Kings are a good answer. And you don't necessarily know what superpower you're gonna get, and some of them suck. Rev, you're hungry. Yeah, I have no food, and I'm stuck in a valley. This is the problem. Like, this is borderline soft lock. Reload a save? There's some, like... There's some devil fruit that aren't that bad. Please don't roll. Thank you. The One Piece world is mostly ocean. You never really hear about anyone drowning because of their devil fruit powers. But, like, some people get set up with just, like, shit devil fruit powers. Also, there's only one of each one. So, like, there's only one rubber guy one. But there's, like, weird technicalities. Like, Fire Fist Ace has fire abilities. And then there's this other guy who's, like, what is he, an admiral of the something? Yeah, he's a lava guy. And then there's another guy that's just heat. So they're, like, different. Does One Piece have a seeable end in sight? Yes. They actually, like, I feel like it's gonna be, like, within the next, like, few hundred episodes. What happens if you eat the human fruit and you happen to be a human already? Who knows? I mean, hopefully Chopper doesn't die anytime soon. I mean, I would assume you would just get the downside. The One Piece is confirmed to be a real, like, treasure, and in the most recent arc, they go into detail about what it is. And Oda has already said that, like... Oda says there's only about 20% left at 500 episodes, and now he's saying there's 10%, so who knows? The One Piece is real, yeah. Yeah, round about episode 950 or so, there's like an extensive arc explaining the vague idea of what the One Piece could be without getting into it. I legitimately am getting like turned around because like every time I try and do anything, I just fall over. I also feel like at this point in universe, the One Piece has gotten such hype around it that whoever finds it has traveled through all of the bullshit that the Straw Hat Pirates have. And they got there first. Like, even if it is just a pretty big treasure, like, the point is that they actually got the thing. You know? And by getting the thing, that means that he is legitimately the king of all pirates. I really hope they don't pull a Lost. How long have we been looking for this? I want to say like 10 years or so. I hear the drone. Is this a grave site? Ow. Home? I mean, worst case scenario, the One Piece is real and someone already took it. And so they have to go get it. Please just have food. Yeah, give me something. Is this food? Technically, but I already lost 0.1, 0.2 just standing up. Is there a rock around that I can bust open these supplies? Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. I don't want to fall again. I had like 80 food! Go back and check the VOD. I had like more than enough food to handle this. Honestly, being able to swim after eating a devil fruit would be fucking banger. How did you end up here? Well, I drove here. Is there a swim fruit? No, but there's like other stuff like hockey. You can exit out, restart the game. All right, we'll save. Then menu. Start game, story. What does reset do? I feel like that's gonna reset my entire save. So hockey is like a martial arts style, and some people have basically borderline human abilities. Vehicle. I don't want to change those things. Can there be an ice demon fruit? Yes. There actually is a guy who has ice powers. I got teleported here. This is fine. And then, like, some people can just, like, walk on water for no really good reason. Brooke can kind of do this, like, mad scuttle to walk across water. And so there's that. Akoji is the guy who has the ice powers, yeah. He's so light, that's why, yeah. Well, the thing is, it's not just that you can't swim when you eat a devil fruit. You also, like, your muscles just go limp. Yeah, you try to just get paralyzed and sink, which is worse than not being able to swim. So everyone's on the ocean, and, like, that's why I'm like, why haven't torpedoes been invented yet? Like, it seems like such an easy win. How do you think One Piece characters bathe themselves? You can bathe yourself, you just can't be in the sea. One Piece is good, but be ready for it to be a bazillion episodes long. And, like, my wife is a longtime fan of One Piece, and I am like, I'm with her. She's like, I really hope that the live action thing bombs. And it looks like it's going to be like Cowboy Bebop, where it's like, it would be fine if it was its own thing, but holy shit, this sucks. Yeah, One Piece might be good. Apparently Oda likes it, man. I don't trust like that. I know, I feel like a lot of people are gonna watch it. See, here's my problem. A lot of people are gonna watch it and they're gonna be like, man, this kind of sucks. Is this what One Piece is? This sucks. And then they're not gonna watch One Piece because they watch some garbage Netflix adaptation. I feel like, I mean, like, legitimately, like, One Piece is body horror when it's, like, real people. Like, Gum Fruit? Like, he's just stretching his arm out, like, miles. And then he can, like, inflate himself. Like, he does fucked up shit to his body because he has, like, cartoon rubber hose guy logic. Or, yeah. Don Flamingo's fruit is fucked up. There's a lot of people with fucked up fruits. Dressrosa was so bad, like in a like fucked up way or like in a good way. Yeah, I don't know how they would do Whitebeard's fruit. Again, if you're gonna, I didn't have a problem with any of the arcs so far. Like please let me get in. That's a plank. That burger's not real. Food. This is coffee. Food? Food? Fine, I'll sleep. Too hungry. Wait, that worked? There's a cockroach? You know what? I'm okay with that. Which one has better world building in your opinion? One Piece or Lord of the Rings? One Piece? Hot take. I honestly think that One Piece has a really good, like, lore. And it is consistent. No cap. There's an internal logic to everything that exists in that universe. And it has been set up for like I've watched 1,000 episodes. Shit that was set up 900 episodes is now like pulling off. Yeah, for 10 years. As far as I can tell, there has been no like fuck ups. It feels like Oda had everything planned out from the start. The simple fact, man, I want to talk about this thing that happened, and it pisses me the fuck off, but it's like a central point of a more recent arc. And it's like, holy shit. Did you really keep that in your back pocket for fucking 30 years? There's something that is referenced in episode, I want to say like 5 or so, like the first season, that only got paid off in the last season. Does One Piece have a race of people that's inherently evil? No. It kind of seems like fishmen are going to be that at first, but then like you meet the fishmen of Fishman Island and they're like chill, excluding like a handful of assholes who like, I get where they're coming from, but yeah, like don't do that. That's kind of a dick move. Have you punched an alien yet? Not yet, Antler Weasel, but thank you for the 77 months of support. Yeah, the Heavenly Dragons, I would say, are the most fucked up and evil, but they're just like rich slave owners. So it's like, that's not a race of people, they just suck. There is an initial crew of pirates that are all fishmen who just seem like, who are just actively fucking racist towards humans. Arlong's crew, right. But not all fish people are like that. It's literally just Arlong and his crew kind of suck ass. Yeah, I mean, there's been people who, like, are allied with evil people, and, like, you would assume they would be evil, but they're not. Arlong was a radicalist, yeah. Or is. I forget if he's okay or not. Like, the only people that are just... every single one of them is evil and fucked up is the immortal dragons, or whatever they're called. And they're just rich slave owners who suck. And everyone treats like a god. Okay. This is like Rev talking about Warhammer lore, but more of chat understands what he's saying. Yeah, basically. So, like, if your only dedicated evil faction is just, like, rich people who are slave owners, like, the thing that identifies them as a group is the thing that makes them evil. You know? They're humans. Just like everyone else. They just suck. Or celestial dragons. One celestial dragon gained a conscience and immediately got killed for it. I forgot about that, but you are correct, I guess. I don't remember it, honestly. Okay, I would like to buy some food, please. Thanks. A sleeping bag sounds really good, but apparently I can just fall asleep anywhere and just bash my head into a wall. Food. Get me a pizza. Order. Thank you. I feel like there are no good celestial dragons, and the reason being that, like, to be a celestial dragon, you have to be a rich asshole who wants everyone dead. Or enslaved. Apparently there was one that wasn't shit. But, like, they've introduced, like, multiple different species and people, like the weird long arm people. There's like giants, fishmen, half giants. Like, none of them are evil by themselves. Oh yeah, the guys with like an extra joint in their arm. Like, even with Arlong's situation, I at least get where he's coming from. You know? Like, what he's doing is fucked up. But, like, there is a reason he's doing it. You know? Arlong was radicalized, and he got radicalized by, like, a terrorist organization, essentially. So, yeah, he's a terrorist now. He sucks. But, like... Like, there's definitely, like, interspecies racism, but, like, no one is, like, no species is generically evil in One Piece that I can think of. Like... No, I mean, like, humans are fine. One Piece never depicts the racism as right or correct. Yeah, like, when the celestial dragons are, like, enslaving people, they're, like, they don't tell you they're bad guys, but they do bad things, and then like immediately like there's the like this guy fucking sucks music. You know how animes have different soundtracks for like different things? Like it doesn't tell you that he's evil, but his actions are evil and he sucks, and the music says he sucks, if that makes sense. So it's like, and then Luffy's like, hey, fuck you, you suck. OST, this guy sucks. Like that's kind of the start of the this guy sucks and he's doing evil shit. Ow. And yeah, even like the Navy, who are essentially just like cops, there's like one or two okay ones. But I mean, also that's like a career choice. Not a... Thoughts on Lupin the Third? It's good. The live version is gonna suck, and it's gonna piss my wife off something fierce. I know it. She's gonna, yeah. Have you heard of the... I have no idea what that is, no. Yeah, Lupin the Third is a solid, like... It's somewhat, like, cheesy at times. I would not use using the live version of One Piece is going to be like using the live version of Cowboy Bebop to determine whether or not it's good or not. Like, don't do this. Lupin is very pulpy. And I feel like you have to just sort of accept that sometimes Lupin just pulls out a grappling hook or whatever, and it's like literally, like there was the episode where Jesus was a vampire. Does anyone remember that shit from Lupin? Hold up. Well, I don't want the whole episode. No. All right, hold up. Let's see if I can find some of these like key choice moments. Yeah, here we go. This is the vampire explaining the history of vampires on Lupin.
Actually, it all began over 2,000 years ago. On another magic night in a shabby stall at the edge of Bethlehem, my mother Mary gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. I was born with fangs. My father Joseph was afraid and abandoned me in a cave. There I was befriended by the bats and suckled by a she-wolf. Years later, as a dire omen of my future intentions, I absconded with a sacred golden statue of my mother. I traveled for years, but growing weary of it, finally brought
Jesus' vampire sister. And this is like, she's not insane. She legitimately is that. Yeah. So episode 34 of Lupin the Third Part 2, I guess. Whatever. Like, absolutely insane moment. One Piece music evil. Yeah, so we'll play that, and then the guy will come out. Like, that is the guaranteed you're a fucked up asshole soundtrack from One Piece. And like that comes on like when someone's murdering someone, when fucking the Imagine Dragons or whatever the fuck they're called are on scene. Like, it's evil asshole music. Point of view, Blackbeard does anything. Yeah, seriously. Do a fucked up One Piece laugh? See, the thing is, they've done so many different ones that I don't even know which one to pick. I like, the cloudy guy. I mean, he's a fucked up, like, guy, but he goes, that guy. He's a good character. I hate Lickety. That guy, anytime he comes on scene, I'm like, fuck this guy. And my wife's like, it's your favorite character again. And I'm like, fuck that guy. Oh, Lickety this and Lickety that. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck this guy. Chargeman Ken? I've watched Chargeman Ken. It's fucking insane. Like, listen. I'm not gonna encourage drug use. But I've watched Chargeman Ken. And I wasn't sober. It's an experience. That show is fucking insane. Shit is brought up and then never fucking addressed in that show. Like, you want to talk about an insane fucking... Buggy is a great character. The one where the scientist is... Okay, hold up. Hold up. Oh, let me see if I can find one in English. I'm sorry, spoilers for a show that sucks. I want to find the bomb. All right, fine. We have to watch the Japanese sub. That guy is at his reflection in the mirror. One of them wouldn't. No, that's impossible. This is the one and only time that he uses his super hearing. It has never been addressed again in the show. That's it. There's a bomb in his head. What are you doing? Dr. Volga, you were murdered, and now you're a human robot with a bomb planted in your head. Dr. Volga, please forgive me. I will say these episodes are really short. So there was no fucking lead up to it. That was literally all of the lead up we had for that. Chargeman Kin fucking slaps. It is so fucking bad. Did that robot have sentience? Yes. That robot had like the saved memories of the person who he thought he was. BRX, thank you for the sub. Maybe a viewing stream if I can get away with it. You could do a JoJo style. I feel like the episodes are so jam-packed with nonsense information that you can't really interrupt it. You just sort of have to watch it and let it happen to you. Like, I really cannot explain it better than that. Like, Chargeman Kin is the product of someone... They wanted to have, like, a standard, like, anime of its time, but they didn't want to put the effort or budget into it. And they're like, if we make the episodes really short, then you don't have time to process how none of it made sense. Chargeman Kin has powers when they're convenient. Chargeman Kin is the Waffle House to the Denny's that is Astro Boy. They did make a stage play of of Chargeman Kin. It's mostly a joke. The stage play actually goes into... It's actually just the episode where the guy's head explodes that you just saw. And it's... They went to the beach rather than work, apparently. The animators just didn't give a shit. Yeah, that checks out. Oh yeah, there's a random hair on like screens. The stage play references the fact that they just didn't give a shit about that. Like, it's an amazing series. Like, not in a good way, but in a, like... It almost feels Tommy Wiseau-esque. It's like... There was... But... Because it's made with some level of sincerity, despite the fact that it doesn't make any sense and sucks. You know, there's a lot of, like, shit that's just made that's bad nowadays where it just doesn't work. Have I seen the Mob Psycho stage play? Yes, and I've seen bits of it, and it's good. Ghost Story dub is iconic, yeah. Yeah, so Ghost Stories is like a very like B-rated, it's like a B-tier anime. And it was sort of like a package deal. Like, we'll give you the rights to One Piece. I think it was literally One Piece. But you have to buy all of these other ones too. And some of Ghost Stories, yeah, hasn't aged well because like they basically didn't translate it and the dub person was just like, fuck it. We'll do whatever we want. And so like it's like an unabridged series, but it's the official dub. Let me see if I can pull that up.
Remember, if it wasn't for me, your friend would be headlining in heaven. Or according to Born Again Betty, hell, since after all he is Jewish.
Yeah, there's some lines that are a little bit...
You! What do you want?
Thanks a lot, man.
Huh? I think she's right. You are retarded.
Yeah, some of it didn't age well.
Forgotten, like a black family in Bush America.
I mean, I like Terry O'Quinn and all, but that guy's a...
Stupid rabbit. Come on, jump.
I said jump!
You're such a crybaby, Ketchero. That's why they pick on you. You gotta be like Cameron Diaz in the paparazzi. Bam!
It's not right to teach a child to respond with violence. He should follow the example of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and forgive his persecutors.
Yeah, and take a look at what happened to him.
You're not helping.
Maybe Momoko is right. You should go Gandhi and show kindness to your enemies, and by doing so, turn them into friends.
You're a fag, and he should join the football team.
That's a little spicier than I remember. That's a lot spicier than I remember. So anyway, it didn't age well. But there are some good bits. Anyway, ignoring that. I just need to go home. What am I looking for? SV target home? Because that didn't work. SV target root? Okay. And then where did I lose my... Legitimately, dude, where's my car? Wait, that... Okay, I don't want Glitchy to get banned or anything, but like... Why did Moobot let you post that? Like, Moobot would bop you normally. Like, and time you out. It doesn't see it as a link. I mean, it's not, but then, like, Twitch thinks it's a thing? Yeah, it edits out .com and stuff. An explanation given by someone who immediately got bopped for 10 seconds for it. Because he said .com. I'm sorry. It's funny, though. Speaking of links, what link to watch your streams live for VOD watchers at home? Twitch.tv/RevScarecrow. I feel like everyone knows that, right? You can never tell. All right, so oh, yeah, let's save this one. This one seems special. Can we, like... Okay. Did I lose Hot Dick's Porn Zone? I don't think so. I need to get the ping cooldown thing to be shorter. Way now, why you fuck? Don't fuck. 4 plus 6 is 10, so that's 0 or 1. I guess we'll find out. Okay. It's the last digit. Also heard that Factorio revealed that an expansion, yeah. I gotta play that not Factorio game that has been making the rounds. Hello? Satisfactory sucks. Like, hot take. I'm not a fan. Like, Satisfactory is like, what if the faff of Factorio, but, like, less good? Definitely my opinion. 100% my opinion. I'm not even gonna argue with that. What game was I referring to? It's a fairly recent release. I don't remember what it's called. It's called something weird. Mindustry? It's not Dyson Sphere. Is there a way to look for like similar games to a game you've like desynced? Yeah, I'm gonna have to play this. It's supposedly like Factorio, but made by someone who isn't Have you already tried Kenshi? I've not tried Kenshi. He isn't exposed to be terrible yet. You can call out the Factorio devs shitheadness. Every time I do, someone like gets like uppity with me. It's like, really? What are you doing? He's like, I don't know. He said it was like a matter of opinion about kids. You don't know how to. Was it just transphobia, or was it also like not? Yeah, that's the thing, is a lot of people are out of loop on this because it wasn't in the game anywhere. It was just, yeah. Okay, I'm sleepy and I'm hungry. I'm going to bed. Yeah. Yeah, the dev of and as far as like confirmed pedo, it's more one of those things that he doesn't seem to have a problem with it, which is different than actively doing something, if that makes sense. But it's still in that category of like, you're not getting any of my money. Still a pedo. He hasn't done anything to kids yet. Want to be clear on that for the sake of my own, like, legal defense, in case if he comes after me. As far as I'm aware, he has not done anything to children yet. Pedo sympathizers are equally bad. I'm not going to argue with you. You're right. I feel like there's a difference between contrarian and someone who actively hurts kids. Sort of like saying there's a difference between people who have murdered people and people who are like, yeah, I would murder someone. I want to murder everyone. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. You know, it's like, I mean, I guess you're technically right, but like, it's definitely in that category of like, hold up. And there's like a certain level of just like, I don't know about you. Like, exceedingly soft take here. The older I get, the less interested I am in people half my age. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know how I can explain it better than that. And it's confusing to me why people would be like, extremely cold take. Everyone could, yeah. I would hope that everyone can have this same take, but I mean, for me, it's like there's all these like pornos and shit of like 18-year-olds or whatever, and I'm just like, I remember what I was like when I was 18. And it's like, I don't want to be anywhere near that. You know? Give me some fucking MILFs, right? This dude fucking gets it. We respect MILFs in this house. MILFs and DILFs, right? I'm straight, so like DILFs aren't my thing. I'm slowly becoming one, I've been told. And it's like, I mean, if I'm gonna get old, at least let me get old in a hot way. You know what I mean? Can someone be a DILF? We're not getting into can someone be a DILF or a MILF without having kids. We're not getting into that. The answer is yes. I will not be explaining myself. This is a hot debate topic and I'm not going to argue with you. Yes. If you disagree, top right of your screen, you'll see a little X button. You can click that and I'll go away. We're not talking about it. I'm not arguing that point. But I'm on my phone. Here's what you do. Take your phone. All right. Take your phone, right? You take it and then you just go with it. But how will I watch your streams? I'm saying for people who would disagree with me about the MILF thing, because I'm not ready to have that debate. There's some things like, you know, climate change. It's real. We're not going to have a debate on that. You can be a MILF without having children. I'm not gonna have a debate on that. These are just fucking facts, and we need to just get past that point. You can have opinions on, you know, the technicalities of it, but you can be a MILF. Everyone, be the fucking MILF you want to see in this world. Can I be a DILF? Yeah, why not? We're supposed to ignore people we disagree with? When it comes to this, yeah. You know? Like, that's just a fact. I'm sorry. Oh, I can do this little cheesy thing. I just realized I don't actually have to go all the way back to base to figure out. Cool. SV, target, kilo. I've not found Maxwell yet. Nice! Yeah! Face slide that way. It's good. I am in no fucking, like, I don't have to debate people. The internet's a big place. Well, someone said that people that use Fur Affinity are autistic. That is a choice to say that. Yeah. Debating people on the internet is cringe. It's like, I'm kind of to like the point where I'm like, to what end? Like, what am I trying to accomplish? Cat's awesome or amazing? Which one's the stronger word? This is a new save, yes. Like, debating should ideally help inform people to a more intelligent, like, understanding of whatever it is that's being debated, so we can have, like, people form thoughts. But I feel like a lot of people just, like, they'll hear something that's said, maybe like a funny little meme that a politician or like a comedian said on an issue, and then just repeat that. And it's like, it's usually those little quips they come up with on, like, Colbert Show's real bad about this. And it'll be like, oh, he just owns him, everyone cheer. You know what I mean? I feel like that's where we've gotten, and that's just bad for everything, everyone. I actually don't. Which one am I at? Where am I? Is this Kilo? I assume this is Kilo. Yeah, because I targeted Kilo. Okay, 101, 3 at 3, 9, 7, 2, 1. Sierra. I would honestly say that, like, the changes to X, because it's not Twitter anymore, X. Sex? Oh no, it's. I was gonna say Elon Musk doesn't get sex, but it seems like he does because he keeps having children. I mean, I'm going to keep calling it Twitter too. I'm making fun of the fact that he's trying to make it X. Anyway, one really solid change to Twitter is people who pay for Twitter Blue. Anyone who has a blue check mark has paid for it, probably. And therefore it's kind of... Sorry, how do I spell Sierra? It's an easy block mark. So if you see something that's rage bait, you just can see it and you're like, that's rage bait. I'm sorry. Did I spell Sierra wrong? S-I-E-R-R-A. Server found. I thought it said server not found. Being dyslexic is hell, man. But I saw this take earlier today. It was something that someone like quote retweeted. And it was someone having just like a stupid take that art has to be beautiful. And I was just like, I was gonna like quote retweet it and be like, here's the topic for next week. And I'm like, nope, that guy's getting paid if I quote retweet that. Probably got paid for me just looking at it. It's gotta be rage bait. But people actually do believe that art has to be like, and it's not even like a return to tradition like fascism thing, because like some people believe it and aren't fascists. Yeah, Nazis did say that it was only good if art is only good if it was beautiful, and they had their own idea of what beauty was. So yes, there is a bit of that, and it is a bit of a thing where you're just like, but I think some of the most impactful art that I've ever experienced has been the stuff that, like, I don't know, has meant something to me rather than just being pretty. Because I've seen plenty of pretty things, and I just don't care anymore. Like, I've seen stuff like that, like, has made me cry. That is god awful as far as a mechanical thing goes. Like, it just sucks. Like, mechanically, it's bad art, but like, it hit me in the right spot, you know? And I'll take that. I'll take that over. Elon Musk has expressed a desire to remove blocking from Twitter. Yes, but apparently it's against the, what is it, the Apple App Store thing. So, like, it would get taken off the App Store. I think this is the valley that I was stuck in, yeah? Here it is. Come mop up, boys. Let's go home. What did I do? I did a sick jump and hit a tree. It fucked up my ATV and I can't find it now. There it is. So Jackson Pollock, I think, is a hack. Someone is asking what is my opinion of those I could have done that ones. Jackson Pollock is a hack. He had a rich friend who was in the art community, and he himself doesn't know anything. Like, I don't think that Jackson Pollock is good. Hot take. Cold take, perhaps. At least around my art community, like when I was going to art college, like that was like not okay. The thing to understand about like Jackson Pollock is it's not about the finished product. It's a record of his movements while he was doing the work. Which like is interesting, but most art does that already. Like if you buy one of my, you know, paintings, right? It'll have brush strokes on it. I do believe that you should see the brush strokes on a painting. Like to me, that speaks of like the humanity of it, you know? And that to me is important. What about airbrushes? I mean, that's fine. That's just me. Like that to me feels like part of the human connection of it, the rawness of it, as opposed to like absolute perfection of erasing any and all brush strokes. Like, if you want to remove any and all brush strokes, why not just take a picture, bro? Like, I want to see that someone made this thing. That someone who is alive put their heart and soul into doing some work. It may not be perfect, but like none of us are, and I like seeing the brush strokes to just prove, hey, this person exists. Rothko, I like the way he talks. His work is very boring. And I forgot who the other person you mentioned was. How does one get rid of brush strokes while using actual brushes? It's a lot about like paint control. It's technique and style, and you can limit the brush stroke. Literally thin your paints. Blending will do it. Whoa. Rothko needs context to some degree, but like even with the context, I like what he's saying. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that seems important. Let's save that one, yeah. How do I feel about Goya? I love Goya's Black Period. I mean, easy one. 3 signals of level 0. 1, 2. Gonna need another one. Is Goya the one who made Saturn devouring his son? I believe he did an interpretation of it. Goya was punk as fuck. Like, he's definitely an inspiration for me. Like, that guy... Hold up. Goya's painting of royal family. So this is King Charles the Fourth and his family. Is the name of it? This is done by Francisco Goya. Let me pull it up for you guys. Beautifully done. And you can, I believe this is supposed to be Goya in the background here. What really needs to be pointed out is how much people fucking, like, the royal family hated this painting. Mainly because, like, they look like regular people, you know? This is like, I think the queen or something? Like, and look at her. She's kind of, like, I hate to say it, but she's kind of ugly. You know? And so he just, like, look at the king. He's kind of fucked up looking too. These are not idealized people. These are not, like, you know, I mean, yeah, royals are going to be kind of ugly as fuck. It happens when you, like, inbreed. Do we know if it's true to life? Not really. There's not really a way of knowing that. Are we, We have one, right? Like, I mean, artists have always been kind of pissing people off. And it's revisionist to say that artists have only painted what, you know, was beautiful because they wanted to paint what was beautiful. Like, that's completely inaccurate. There's no signal. Okay, cool. So we did ping one. It just didn't take. A lot of dissent is made through art. Surprisingly, something that is like action made manifest. You know? Like, art is like, what if you took the skills and abilities it takes to emulate life and then used it to express your view of life? Because, like, you can't not input some of yourself in your own work, you know? The act of creation is, yeah, it's the fact that, like, people have been saying painting's dead since the camera, basically. Yeah, I mean, art, be it music or paintings or whatever, are made by humans. And humans have opinions, and they have skills and abilities, you know? Art will die once there's no one left to make it, and no one left to care about it. Art will die when the last human being dies. Because regardless of how good you are, like, you can do art. Again, it's a fingerprint of your own thoughts and ideas made into a thing. What if it's destroyed? I mean, yeah, that would happen too. What if art found from different civilizations? I don't understand the question. Like, what are you trying to say? Like aliens? Like if we find art somewhere out in space or something, that would be incredibly interesting. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of like didn't consider the fact that maybe aliens also make art. I would love to see that though. All right, there we go. I guess that's kind of the sign of art, is like, was this made by someone with opinions and creative ability? I guess that's the definition of art that I'll go with. Welcome back, Luigi guy. I don't know, if you like art talk, RevScarecrow Arcade, I talk about art every other week. Last week I did a tutorial on how to do 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and atmospheric perspective using Minecraft. So if you want to learn how to do like perspective in art, that video is. And then I have one on color theory. I think I have one on framing as well, which is something I'm really bad at personally. I need to do more that are more tutorial based. Let's see. Call all. SD call. How much would you say digital or painting lessons are for digital painting projects? There are certain mechanics of art that are consistent across everything. It's one of the things that it's like, if your preferred art style right now is digital art, then just do it. Because like, I mean, it's one of those things. It's also like, I don't know, you really want to draw your favorite anime and you're a kid or something, like just do it. Like, I would rather you watch whatever you are, like, paint whatever you're into, than paint the thing you're supposed to paint, you know? So, like, you'll be picking up skills, and I think that's something that I've learned about myself, is that, like, one of the most important things that you can do with your time is to pick up skill sets and like just keep them in the back burner. Learn techniques, not tools. Sure. And like when you're learning how to do digital art, you're gonna end up having to learn some of the stuff that is the same, just because that's how art. What's your food level? I have a pizza on me in case if that happens again. Thank you though. The restrictions in art classes, I did a video about that even, and it was stop drawing furry art. And that's a bit of a clickbait title because it's like stop drawing furry art for realism classes. Because I did have someone in art college do that. It's just like, what actually is wrong with you? Like, we're trying to do like We're trying to learn anatomy right now. Please stop drawing your furry shit. No, it was fucking awful. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. And the kid was getting a bad grade and he was acting like, oh, why am I getting a bad grade for this? Also, hold up one sec. Set a timer for 1 hour. Like, he got all pissy about it, and it's like, dude, the assignment was to draw this specific person. And you didn't draw them. So yeah, you get an F. You draw, like, a furry. And not even a very good one. You know? Like, that's... And the only reason they do that is that way they can have an objective measure to give you a grade on. You know? Oh, fuck. Ah! Okay. And you're right, I do get $5 every time I do the thing. I think that's one of the hardest skills for just people to learn in general, is how to take criticism about their art in a constructive way, and how to give criticism about art in a constructive way. And you're basically doomed to failure until you can figure that shit out. Because, like, if you're not able to, like, critique your own art and realize what's wrong with it and how to fix it, then you're basically just gonna plateau and get stuck. And especially if you're not willing to take, you know, ask for advice on how to do, you know, like how to fix your art. Like if you go to an art class and then they tell you your art's bad because XYZ reasons, you usually don't say it as simply as that. Like it feels very personal when you get criticized, but it's not, you know? I think is an issue with any skill. Sure. There's a suspicious, like, outcropping over there that I want to go check. I get bothered when people only give positive feedback. Yeah, that's just not useful. That's the other thing, is like I said, like there's two parts of it. It's also being able to, like, how do grades work in art? Okay, so let me finish what I was saying, then I'll go on to what you're saying there. You need to be able to not only give critique, but also receive it. And part of giving is not just saying positive things. Being like, the line doesn't look like it should be there. Like, that looks like the angle's a little off, or whatever. And you need to be able to just, like, accept that, like... You need to, like, fix things, and how to tell someone how to fix things rather than just like, yeah, it sucks. But yeah, how do grades work in art school? What's the oldest mainstream game you can say? Or, I don't know. I'm gonna answer this other question first. The question of, like, how do grades work? I had one teacher who let us pick our own grades. That class was interesting, to say the least. I used time that I was streaming to count as part of my 10,000 hours on getting good at my thing. Did anyone choose to get an F? No, everyone chose to get A's, I'm pretty sure. He was the head of the design department. It was really weird. Yeah, I mean, like, I had a hard time with it just because I was like, I have depression, and it's like, do I deserve an A? No, I'm fucking worthless. Why would I deserve an A? And it's just like, shut up and take the A. You need to get out of school. Good. I want another pepperoni pizza, please. Thanks. Server alert, sure. And then one piece of... Thank you. Wait, what? Sure. I'd recommend spectrogram at some point so you can find secrets. Good point. But other classes I had would be graded based on how well you did a specific assignment. So my painting 2 class was along those lines, that we went through all the different interpretations of perspective throughout time. So early days when, like, they didn't understand how space works and they didn't draw it right. To, like, you know, and then, like, life drawing. So, like, with life drawing, it's like, did you get the anatomy right? Like, it's not, like, a lot of, like, art school is about, like, you have separate classes for, like, art history, and then you have, like, you talk about theory, and you talk about, like, what does this piece mean to you and your work and that kind of thing, but you're rarely, if ever, graded on that. You're usually graded on, like, the actual technical skill, if that makes sense. What got you into art to start off with? I've always been doing art. I don't know. Like, it's just what I do. Like, I don't really have a good explanation on how to explain to you that, like, I have to do art. Like, it's incoherent to me that people don't do art. I will say, and I've told this story before, and it's super weird, but Do I need to tell the Fred Durst story again? So back in the early 2000s, there was, so I'm gonna have to pull up like pictures for this. Limp Bizquick. All right. Limp Bizkit announces their Still Sucks tour starting in April. Okay. Interesting that they're still going. Okay. So this is I think the original lineup of Limp Bizkit. Wes Borland, the very notable looking guy in the middle there. He ended up like leaving the band. And I think it might have been for a publicity stunt, right? Anyway, so they needed a new guitar player. So they were going to all the guitar centers, and so to find a new guitar player. Right? Hello? What was that sound? Oh. Huh. Server warning? Oh, that means one of the servers fucked up. Okay, good. That's a good sound. I did buy the server alert mod. I just didn't know what it meant. So anyway, my brother, being, you know, only a year and a half older than me, in the 2000s, okay, hold on. How old were we? Let's say it happened in 2000. I don't remember exactly when. Just give us a general date. So we were like very early teenagers. I was 10, or I was like 9 in the year 2000, right? My brother was like 10 and a half. So my brother goes, I'm gonna get into Limp Bizkit. Which, okay. My mom, being supportive, decided to take him to do the tryout. You know? He ended up not getting to play, but he had just recently broken his arm in a roller skating rink accident. We went to the roller skating rink and he broke his arm. I swear to fuck, they still had roller skating rinks when I was a kid. Anyway, so he got in an accident, and so he's like, dude, you should put the Limp Bizkit logo on my arm. Just the text, where it says Limp Bizkit. But yeah, he tried to try out. He didn't get in, obviously. Hence why you don't know me as the brother of the guy from Limp Bizkit. But Fred Durst did come by, and he looked at my brother's cast, and he said, "Oh, that's really good." And he was like, "Yeah, my brother did it." He's like, "Oh, he'd be a great tattoo artist, you know?" And that, like, as like little baby Rev, that meant the fucking world to me. That was an offhand comment by some guy. But I was just like, yeah. Yeah. And so I actually put more effort and time and energy into my art as a result, you know? So like, Fred Durst is partially to blame for why I'm an artist, you know? It's one of the reasons I try and be encouraging about random shit like that, because like, I feel like I'm probably about the same, like, I probably mean as much to some kid here as like Fred Durst meant to me as a kid, maybe. So like, sv.target whiskey. That's the whiskey. I hope there aren't any kids watching me, but I know that there are, you know? Because, like, there are rules that say you're not supposed to watch this unless if you're, you know, over 18. But, like, I also understand that as a kid, that would not stop me. Like, who here looked at porn before they were 18, for example? Or listened to an album that was 18 plus? You know? Like, I'm not saying that people should, but I'm just saying realistically, man, this thing's nice. I've been above 18 since I was 13. Dude. Samesies. I mean, you're not necessarily like a Mormon or something if you didn't. Fuel? Is it kind of smoking a bit? Yeah, it's a little fucked up. We need to fix that. I'm sleepy. I need to go to sleep. Okay, that's not new yet. He's EP and needs a CP. Ah! I played a bit of this game prior to this run. We're only on day like 4 or so, but like I had another run of this game and it just broke because it was too old of a version. Okay. Here's my question. If I stay awake, am I gonna keep falling down repetitively? Yeah, my previous save file got fucked. Street paralysis demon will come. As long as I can still, like, operate a motor vehicle without, like, fucking it up. Is this the fence you jump? There's an opening somewhere? I'm sure. Yeah, okay, this is the place. That's the Stonehenge. All right, let's go. I've kind of Austin powered my... Okay, no, I'm good. I think I just jumped the fence at one part by ramming my ATV in it. Oh, that's what I did. I remember now. That used to work. Yeah, I saved because I wasn't sure if it was gonna. I'm gonna go take a quick piss. Give me like a minute. 1 minute. BRB. All right, I am back. Sorry for the delay. So I was on day 20 on my other playthrough. That's interesting. I don't know what node something or other is out of date means. Oh, no, we're not doing pizza yet. We're gonna wait and get pizza once I get my wife home, because I don't want to have a thing where I, like, get the pizza and then, like, it's cold when she gets home or whatever. Node graph out of date is a reference. Okay, so I don't have to care about that then. What's the bounty? It's about some new like cheese sticks or something they're doing. It kind of sounds like they combine cheese sticks with calzones, which legitimately does sound kind of good. Yeah, this isn't actually the source engine. It just like pretends to be. Has anyone seen this mythical hole in the fence? Because I think I've done a full circle of the perimeter and I don't fucking see it. Well, we'll know as soon as there's like the I mean, I feel like I... Yeah, it has no collision box. You'll get on it as it's dropping. Maybe I can do something like... Yeah, that's not a good sound. There we go. Okay, cool. Why the wee woo sound? Probably because it's getting too damaged. If I remember correctly, this says nothing of I don't have the shovel yet, no. Latin to English. Diabole. Daemons. Campes. Oh, you're doing it backwards. No, I don't want to translate it to Latin. I want to translate it to English. Diabole. Campestribus. Devil's Plains. Ready ad und Vinesauce. Return to the plains of the devil from which you came, whence you came. Nole redire et loci obviasieri. I think we've already translated this once. Non hic es receptus and diab. It's the same thing again. Go back to the Devil's Plains. Don't go back to where you came from, and don't forget this place. You're not here to retreat to the Devil's Plains. Okay. You're not welcome here, I guess. Oh, hey, it's the shovel. Hopefully I just pass out here soon. I mean, let's try digging here. Why not? Hmm. Okay, well. What am I holding? Pizza, food, and a shovel. Maybe this helps. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, I don't have any rocks, or I'd do that. If you can kind of like get the rock under it, that helps too. But usually doing a little bit of works, but unfortunately these rocks are kind of flimsy. Someone suggested putting gas in the thing in order to get rid of the gas container. Where the fuck did I leave my bike? It's on the fence line here somewhere. There it is. Actually, I need to drop it and then bring it with me. Yoel has a lot harder of a time with this game than I do. It's quite courageous. Yeah, he has a devastating fear of aliens, so. Would you say this game is comfy? For me, it is. I don't find it particularly scary at all. Beats the shit out of a box, falls asleep immediately. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Falling asleep at Stonehenge. I dropped my shovel, so hopefully I don't teleport home or anything. Gonna have to fix that. Yeah, lots of shit's breaking. Alright. Anyway. That's the sound of a server going down. I'll fix that in a minute. Well, I didn't mean to sleep in a field. I just kind of passed out. The game did get updated. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna come back to this until it updated. Use to view contents. Can't open. All right. Anyone else hear about that woman who got like brain worms? I don't know the story well enough, but she was foraging for who knows what in Australia, and she kept complaining of, like, you know, random pains and stuff like that. But it was only once she started showing random signs of dementia they actually, like, took her into a hospital to see what was going on. And so they do a CT scan, a brain scan, right? And the neurosurgeon sees the worm in her brain. And so they got it out. Just props to the doctors. Like, that's wild to me that technology is good enough that you could just, like, I don't know. You could just get them out. But yeah, apparently just harvesting random shit is bad. All right. So we got to do a bit of a trickery here. Yeah. Well, it's like, normally it goes after, like, how bad is that? Well, good news, bad news. I got to the other side of the fence. Huh. Well, I can't get more fucked up. Oh, I was getting into that jam. All right, I think I could probably, like, climb over it somewhere else, like over here. There we go. Is it drivable? Yes. Somewhat. But yeah, brainworms. It's just wild to me that, like, you can survive brainworms nowadays. Well, brainworm singular, yeah. It's like a tapeworm situation, but in her brain. Google Venus Gauge for another weird brain story. I don't know if I will. All the more reason to boil your shit. Oh, the rail spike guy? Yeah, okay. Hey, what the fuck is this? Another area that's boxed out for me? Seems like a suggestion to me. Okay, you can't do that. There's a hatch there. This seems like bait, but there is a rabies vaccine, but I mean, like, you know, still. Kind of in for a penny, in for a pound situation with the ATV at this point. So it's already fucked, so we might as well just, like... Oh, shit. I saved. Yeah, rabies is such a sad illness to get because, like, you're still cognizant, but, like, you can't drink water. Like, you get hydrophobic to the point that, like, if someone offers you water, it's like someone offering you vomit. Like, you just cannot ingest it. Equip. What did I equip? A backpack or something? No? This does nothing. This is a troll. Blank piece of paper. Blank piece of paper. Oh. Nice. I'm gonna put it on the other side of here. I don't think I can do anything with this wrench or screwdriver. Like, it doesn't really give me an option to use it, so it's not this. I can't use it, like, to swing. My country's Facebook account of the Facebook account of my country's what? Are you going to be stopping? I need to stop around like 4:30. Yeah, cordyceps are kind of scary. So far, nothing's happened to humans with them. So far. I don't know what I picked up. I equipped something and I can't figure out what it was. Okay, so I don't need the vehicle there anymore. Nice, okay. Oh. Huh. Huh. The hatch doesn't seem to have an opening option. I don't think you can open this. And the notes say nothing. I would assume I have to do something else to open it. Exciting. Hey, there we go. Food, rocks. I don't think you can destroy that. Okay, question. Can I actually break it open with what I've got? The hatch. I can break the box, but I don't know if I can break the hatch. Yeah, I think I got like a bag upgrade of some sort. Like, this feels like a troll to me. Yeah, this is not going to open without some sort of external event happening, so I can't get in. Well, that's okay. Not enough space. How do I drop this? I'll just fall down. Okay. What The fuck did I just hit? A fucking deer? What the fuck? Oh, it's that gas can I dropped. Yeah, that should be there. Let's check up here. I'm gonna check and see if this fucking... Alright. Ah, yes, the power is off. That would be a problem. I was gonna check and see which satellite this was, but, we seem to have lost power. How can you find your base then? It's over here. There's like water. I was gonna figure out what satellite that was so that way I could, you know, come back. You can't drive in water anymore? I noticed. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, this brings us back towards the base. I was trying to find the, Oop. Okay. Pretty bold of them to put this wiring right through here. Well, that all looks good. I don't know what's wrong with the... It's probably just like I need to flip the breaker. We back online? Yeah, I feel like power lines like that would probably, like, cause problems, right? Like, wouldn't they, like... I don't know. Because I know if, like, a squirrel or something touches them... I don't know. Email. Sierra and whiskey. Didn't we do that one? No, we didn't. No, wait, didn't we do that one? No, it was something else and... Yeah, Sierra and whiskey. Okay, that's a different one. Cool. Is any of this stuff that we could just leave here? Little food pile. Turns out that these things suck. Seems like doors are a little bit, like, of a problem in this game. We'll put this in here for safekeeping. Wouldn't want to get warm. We'll wait until it's time for it to be warmed, to warm it. Can I, like... What are we naming the skull? That's on y'all. Someone said, like, Frank or something? The shower's rancid. I know. Fridge is open? I thought I shut it. Jimbo, Slippy, Ginger, Sans? Sans? Skibbity. Skibbity dee bop. I need to look into Skibbity Toilet. It's a hot new meme. Oh, I'm sure it sucks. Don't get me wrong, I'm aware. You don't really gotta? What kind of streamer am I if I can't say that I understand what Skibbity Toilet is? A sane one? Does that track? Like... Do you think that I'm a well-adjusted, sane person? How do I get it so I can upgrade the things? So that way they're not, like, shitty. Computer level? Probably. Unironically more adjusted than not. Man, I'm really glad that I give off that appearance. Because I do not feel like I got my shit together. But that works. You're a mess in a based way. Okay. You're my father figure. Oh no, I'm sorry for you. It's 420. Do you know where your weed is? Smoke weed. Smoke. Up my ass. Great. Do the cats look up to you? Herman does to some degree. Okay, that's my alarm letting me know I do actually need to get ready to go. Okay, so here's the situation, yo. I gotta stop because we only have one car and I needed it to get boxes for stuff. I will be coming back. And when I come back, we're gonna do the yeah, it's gonna be however long it takes for me to get there and back. And then we'll do like an hour of Synfessions. If you haven't seen that, that's some of the best shit I've done in a while. Like legitimately really good, funny shit. People anonymously telling me cringe shit that they did when they were younger. Which I guess is any time really. So I'm gonna go get her. I'm gonna bring her back. And then we'll do our Synfessions. And then I'll do that Domino's bounty so we can have Domino's for dinner tonight. Because, like, honestly, like, the payouts, whatever, but it's free pizza. Like, they give you enough money for free pizza. Do you have a time estimate? I would be surprised if it takes me more than an hour. You know? Free pizza and I get paid to eat it. And Domino's is fine. It's not a bad pizza place. I like it. It's not like proper Italian pizza, but it's fucking... It's Domino's. Like, if you're not aware of that when you're walking into it, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. It's not Papa John's. It's the most mid pizza? Dude, have you had Papa John's? But anyway. I'll be right back. Give me like an hour or so. Worst case scenario, follow me if you haven't already, so that way you're aware of when I come back, okay? And then like Twitter, all that stuff. There's also a Discord if you don't do Twitter anymore because it sucks dick. I have a notification server. You can't talk there, but you will get notified of streams when they happen. All right, I will see you guys in an hour. BRB.